Well, greetings and welcome to St. John the 23rd Parish's virtual meat raffle. I have to tell you, I have been so excited about having this meat raffle and been thinking about it all day. So today we begin. Why don't we begin with a prayer and we'll bless these baskets and we'll just invite God to make us all lucky winners, okay? That's what we want to do. That's what we're here for. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Good and gracious God, you are the author of all life, the author of all creation. We ask you to send down your Spirit, bless all of these baskets, and bless our meat raffle tonight. And for all these homes that we enter, may they be homes filled with God's love. And hopefully we have freezers stocked with food and supplies from this meat raffle, and that we may have all that luck of March, that luck of the Irish, come all down behind, on us, no matter what nationality we are. So I bless these baskets and our raffle and all the people that are viewing it in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. We just have a great raffle today, and I tell you, there's been so much discussion about it. We've all been so excited about it. We have sold 400 tickets for this virtual meat raffle, and it helps out our parish, which I will tell you a little bit about our parish as we continue along. But let me tell you a couple things that we'll do. We will start off with each of these 3 rounds at a time. There are 12 rounds. We'll do 3 rounds at a time. And after we pick from these 3 rounds, we will display all the numbers on 3 boards. And we will switch over to a board that will be displayed for a minute. And then that way you have an opportunity to look to see if you won. And we plan on mailing all the gift cards that have been won. They will be announced later on tonight, and you'll hear about it throughout the whole event today. And then tomorrow we'll try and put it on our Facebook page, or Sunday. All the gift cards will be mailed on Monday, or by the end of the day on Monday. So you just have to watch your mailbox for those winnings. So why don't we begin? We'll begin with our first round, which has 3 winners. And we got to start our clappers. And it's interesting, as we see this, I'm peering in and I just see these great families that are watching this live, and I tell you, I'm cheering for you. So our first gift, or our first gift cards, there are 3 winners of a $25 gift card to Tops. I can't imagine a better prize than that to Tops or Wegmans or any of these locations. They're all wonderful ones. So we'll start off. I've got this wonderful assistant named Joanne, and she's going to join me. She's like the Vanna White of the show, but also on our committee, and has been spearheading this as well. So let's do some stirring and make it really. So our first one is for a Tops gift card, and winner number 1. The last 3 digits are 350. 350 is our first one. Our second one is 091. 091. And our third one deserves an extra clap because we want to make sure that we're all winners and lucky on this. Our third winner today is 221. 221. So those are 3 winners. Congratulations to you. And hopefully you're all viewing it tonight. I do want to have a shout out to a couple families that have just been so instrumental. I know they're having a gathering. One is the Mudd family that is likely watching. TJ is our organist here, and we certainly wish him and his family well as all the families. There's also, Joanne, there's a great shout out I want to give out to the Norma Lucas family. The Lucases have bought a number of tickets, so certainly wish them well, and I'm sure some of them are watching the show. I also want to thank the Ruda family for being involved and being so instrumental, and also the Dobson family. There's a number from the Dobson family that have joined us too. And there's actually so many. There's a number from M&T Bank that are joining us tonight, and there's so many people that have helped support us. And I can't tell you how grateful we are. We have always had a meat raffle in person at the Knights of Columbus. And this is our first time doing it doing it remotely this way, but I look forward to all those activities that will be resuming again really shortly as vaccinations roll out and just everything starts to resume. Why don't we go to round number 2? And round number 2 is a $25 gift card to Wegmans. So if I'm not at Tops, I'm at Wegmans, right? And so we want to make sure that everybody wins this too. This is a wonderful gift card for Tops, and it shows on here Wegmans veggies. So in reality, if you don't want to buy any meat, you certainly can get vegetables, produce, you can get paper towels, anything that you want to get. So we're going to pick out 3 winners of a $25 Wegmans gift card. All right. We had such good variety on our last one. I hope it's the same. So our first one is one of our earliest numbers, 007. So the 7th ticket probably we sold. Congratulations to them. And I see 2 more lucky winners in this bin. The next one is 112, 112. And our last one is 253, 253. Congratulations to all of you. I'm going to give you a clap out on that. One of our really long-standing companies in Buffalo is Federal Meat Market. I grew up right near Southgate Plaza, so Federal Meats was always a place to show up to, and known for really high-quality meat cutting. I actually have known a few meat cutters there. There's 5 winners in here, and each are $50 meat raffle winners to Federal Meat Market. I got to join in the fun. Let's check our first one. Another early number, 027, 027. Our next one is 312, 312. Our next one is 231, 231. That's number 3. We got 2 more lucky winners in this one. You know, that's the old-fashioned gift card. I bet you don't have to use all the money and they'll give you your change. Hopefully that's the case. That's the way they used to all be, right? Okay. Our next is 193, 193. And our last one is 317, 317. Okay. So those are our first 3 boards, and we'll be transitioning to place those on the board shortly. Let me tell you a little bit about our parish. I think it's always nice to know about our parish of St. John the 23rd. It actually is the combined parish of 2 different parishes that came together in 2008. The first is St. Bonaventure. St. Bonaventure is at the corner of Harlem Road and Seneca Street, so if you're from the area, that's where it would be. If you've ever traveled on the thruway, it would be a little bit south of the SPCA if you're driving by that on the thruway. But, so you'll see St. Bonaventure that was built there, and actually they purchased the land in 1917, and they decided to purchase the land there at that corner. They had their first Mass in December of 1918, so a little over 100 years ago. And then after that, they were incorporated as a church in 1919. The school building that is well known up there, and so many athletic events. is from 1950. That's when that school building was built. And then after that, it joined our parish as we consolidated in 2008. Just a wonderful parish community. So if you have a great allegiance to St. Francis, just a love of creation and the beauty of the Franciscan traditions and caring for animals and plant life, certainly St. Francis is all part of our parish of St. John the 23rd. Bonaventure, that's the name of the church, was actually the theologian side, we'll say, or the theology behind St. Francis's teaching. The church we're standing in right now that we're broadcasting live from is called St. William's originally, and then renamed in 2008 to Blessed John the 23rd, and then became St. John the 23rd. But St. William's is a little bit newer of a church, not much. Just a few years later, in 1925, they purchased this parcel, and then they had great aspirations to build a church here. And they started off using the Winchester Firehouse, and they built the school building in 1928, right before the stock market crash. And so what happened was they opened up their school after they did their laying with only 25 kids in that school. And the Depression began shortly afterwards. And then out of the 75 families that began St. William's in the early 1930s, 1/3 of them was unemployed. And so they had great financial straits. And then in 1936, 1937, Monsignor Francis Growney came to this location, and he was appointed for 6 months to come to this church to actually close it down because it was right in the middle of the Great Depression. But Francis Growney just relied on the Spirit, and he renewed this church, that his term was extended another 6 months. And believe it or not, he spent almost 30 years here building up the church. And the church that we're in is from 1955, the Cornerstone, and was dedicated in 1957. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. I think we should go back to our raffle and just enjoy it. I think you've had an opportunity to see the boards, and we'll continue going back. Okay, so why don't we go to our next round, which is by tops, another tops winner. And these are actually even more better. I tell you, as these raffles go, the prizes grow. So these are now $75. I'd much rather win 75 than 25, but all winners are always good. So we'll begin. They cannot see the boards, I'm told. Okay. Do we need more time to see the boards? Okay. Then maybe we'll just have to rely more on making sure it's posted on Facebook, right? Okay, I wonder why. Who knows? That's the advances of technology. So our goal was to show these boards, but we'll make sure that they're all posted for you, whether we make photographs of them and post them after our event tonight and put them on Facebook. But I can tell you that we'll certainly be there to help you in any way. So these are $75 gift cards, all the more power. And there are 3 winners of them. So I think this would look good in everyone's wallet as you're watching it. So let's win. How about a clap for them, okay? So this always needs great clapping because we're at $75. All right, good luck to everybody. So let's get a really good winner because this is $75. And I can tell you're watching this remotely, so I'm glad. Let me turn myself, and we got to stir it up good. So let's get a really good winner, and I hope it's yours. Our first winner is another early winner, and it's 01414. Congratulations. We guard these numbers with our life to make sure that everyone's got a really fair shot. So let's get a really good one. Okay, and this is actually funny, a different end of the spectrum. This is one of our latest ones. They would have bought this ticket this week. 391. 391. Congratulations. Aren't you glad that you did this meat raffle, right? And I bet you've been thinking about it. That's what happens. It comes out and you think about, should I do something or not? And lo and behold, the early ones and the late ones, they both win, huh? Let's get someone in the middle now, huh? So let's see what we got. Oh, another earlier one. 04747. Wonderful. Congratulations, everybody. Okay. So if you travel on the Thruway, this particular church is just a little bit north of the SPCA that was just recently built as it came to West Seneca. On the feast day of St. Francis, to remember our Bonaventure roots, I go down and I bless all the animals of the SPCA. But I think you'd find, if you came to our church and checked us out, you'd find a church that it's like a country feel here. In the evening, we have deer that grace our parking lot. We have turkey that like to walk around too. We have ducks. We have bird feeders here. And I think last year I may have fed the birds here. We may have fed probably about 70 pounds of bird food in about a 6-month period, believe it or not. There's always something going on here. That's what I like about it. There's just a great energy. Let's move on to our next one. Another great location, honestly. This is to the Sloan Market, the Sloan Meat Market. And people just love going there. It's just, isn't it great, Joanne, that place? She loves it too. So let's, 3 winners for $25. And I wish I could pick them all, So our first winner is 039. 039. Congratulations. Our next number is 155. 155, right in the middle. Congratulations. And I think we got one more lucky winner in this, right? All right. 134. 134. Congratulations, everybody. I should tell you our Mass schedule here. On Saturday, we do a Vigil Mass at 4 p.m. And then on Sundays, we celebrate a Mass at 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning. We have actually wonderful liturgies here. I think the music here is beautiful, and we just make sure it's a beautiful spirit here. And I think in spring, springtime, which we're sort of entering now as the weather starts to change next week, it's a wonderful way to come out. We've got a really safe environment for everyone to join us. We do ask that you wear a facial covering, but there's hand sanitizers at all the doors. We also purify our air, so it's constantly being refreshed and purified from any type of airborne diseases or so forth. We bring communion to you at communion time, so it's just a really nice, inviting place to join us and grow. That's really what Lent is about. Lent actually means a lengthening of days. It means a new springtime. But I tell you, when I saw the snow start to melt today, I think of the grills that are coming out with this meat raffle, and to take these winnings and start cooking out some dinners, and I'm hoping that all of us will be able to gather friends and family over and just sort of enjoy a great prize. Let's move on to another one. And this actually, the board is working now. Are we going to take a moment to look at the board, or are we going to wait? Should we just continue along? Okay, the board is now working, which I'm grateful for. We got one more to do, and then we'll put the board on. And our next one is actually a great winner. This is Amazon gift cards. I've ever seen any vehicle in the neighborhood. I've seen Amazon vehicles. I didn't see them a couple years ago, but I've never seen so many vehicles that are on there. And people say you can buy anything on Amazon pretty well, right? So it's just, it's really a nice gift. I guess these flappers are from Amazon too, and I think some of these are from too. I know this is from there too. So there's plenty of things to get. But I tell you, $100 is just a great find. They would give you free shipping with that too. And so we got 5 lucky winners, and we want everyone to win. All right, so I'm going to give you a clap, and I can see in the camera that you're there. Let's move on to our next one. Our first winner is 173. 173. Our next winner is 267. 267. Our next winner is 01111. Making sure it's a good mix, a good mix. Our next number is 25025. And we got one more winner, and I hope it's one of yours. If you're watching, I feel like I'm Mr. Rogers in the neighborhood as I'm looking out at you, you know? But I can't tell you how grateful we are for your support, you know, and it just really helps all the things that we do here. Our last number is 170. 170. That's 5, right? Okay. That's number 5. Number 6, I'm sorry. 5 gift cards. The 6th one. And we're just doing that board right now. One of the things that I've always enjoyed about St. John the 23rd is we always have activities going on. If I was to look back a year ago, on March 5th of 2020, or 1 year ago, we would have had a bus go down to Olean today. And they went on that trip to the maple syrup area, down to there. And actually, I think, Joanne, you were part of that maybe. You might have been part of that, okay. So, but we have buses that leave almost at, we do different excursions here. We always have faith activities that go on here. And in reality, it's a real hopping place. So we had a soup supper right before the pandemic began. We had 120 people, in our hall enjoying soup and just a faith discussion as we began Lent. And then all of a sudden, the pandemic started. But I tell you, we were grateful that we had this excursion, this bus trip right before everything stopped, And I know we look forward to going, and beginning again. Last 2 years ago, we went to the Bison's game. About 200 from our parish went. Every year we've done a mystery trip these last few years. We have a really nice picnic that's just a way of gathering together as family and friends, just a little bit up the block. And there's just always something going on. Our bingo was played every Saturday night at 7 p.m. to bring a whole other audience here and just to create a festivity that's always kind of a festive party atmosphere. So it's a great place to come and join us. And really, we're not far from you. When I traveled on Harlem Road, that's really where our location is, where we're located. We're located at Harlem and Arcade Street. But I see a lot of cars that drive by, and it's just you'll find this to be a really nice place to gather. I'm hoping that we have our boards now focused on right now to be able to see them, and I'm hoping that you're able to check your winnings. Let me tell you a little bit about me as we're going. I've been the pastor here for a little over 5 years. I grew up right by the Southgate Plaza, so I grew up in the town of West Seneca at a neighboring parish. And I just, I'm at home here. I have 5 older sisters, and probably 3 of them are watching this right now to support me. But I come from a large family in West Seneca, and so this really is home to me. And I grew up knowing St. Bonaventure's and St. William's individually as parish, but also enjoyed the collective energy of our parish here. We've also done a number of improvements in the parish and just always tried to increase it and make it better. Over these last 5 years, we probably have put in about $700,000 in capital improvements in here, into our buildings, into our complex, to make it a beautiful place to worship. Our parking lot was recently surfaced several years ago. We replaced the air conditioning in this setting. That's why we have these modern air filtration devices to purify the air. Last year during the pandemic, our entire church was replastered and repainted. And there's just always a lot of things going on from a capital improvement perspective too. So I think maybe we should go on to our next drawing, and you might be able to look at the boards and you can hear me pick it, or ready to continue on. And this next one, I love this place. This is for Omega Deli. Isn't that a great place, Joe? It's a great place. And you know what? When I grew up, when I was at Queen of Heaven, that's where I went to church, we had these things called Pastor's Holiday. And he could decide, I'm going to give the kids a day off. I don't have a school here, but you know what I'm going to do on this raffle? I'm going to make an executive decision. Joanne, is it okay if I pay him $30 instead of $25? Okay. So I'm decided that, on this raffle, instead of $25, let's make it $30. We got to sweeten the deal. All right. You know what? I'm getting a real standing ovation for that from our clappers. And so we got 4 winners. Let's re-sweeten the pot, and I hope you win. Hope you win at home. So let's do our first one. Our first number is 215. 215. Yeah, they stick. Not stick. 330. 330. One 117. 117. That's 3. 2 more to go. 1 more to go. 1 more lucky winner. Let's make this yours. $190. $190. All right, I'm going to give you a clap for that. Moving along, huh? So bucket number 8, we have 3 winners, and this is to Federal Meats again. Who wouldn't want a gift certificate to Federal Meat Market, They got the greatest food, they really do. All well cut, all prime, yeah, nice and fresh. Only the best for St. John the 23rd parishioners, and friends. Whoa. Our first winner is 09090. Our next winner . Whoa. 214. 214. There's so many great tabs in here. Hopefully I'm picking everybody's. And our last one is 132. 132. Congratulations, everybody. So we're now going to move to round 9. In round 9 is 5 winners. How about a $50 gift card? A $50 gift card to Wegmans would be wonderful. In my wallet, your wallet. Who doesn't like that, right? Absolutely. So we have 5 winners of this. It's a nice $250, huh? People love this meat raffle. It really was great. And I appreciate everyone's support of it. Hopefully I pick your number. Our first number is 183. 183. Okay. For $50, I'll clap. So as a reminder, we will post all of these winners on our Facebook page, the pages you're watching, in the next day or so, and then we'll mail all the gift cards out by Monday. And everybody that won, if we have your email address, we'll let you know. So you can also know to be looking out for a winning. next number is 364. 364. We got 2 down? 3 more to go. So this is the lucky threes, right? They call it a trifecta we're looking for now. And this number is 373. 373. Two more left. 2 more lucky ones left. Our next number is 234. That's an easy one to remember. 234. And this is our last one. 339. 339. Congratulations. All right. Boy, there's a lot of winners here, and I'm so grateful for your support, So it helps us do all of our things here and to make our place all the more special. So our next one is for an Italian eatery, really, an Italian marketplace, Pelicano. Let me say it right. I'm sorry about that. $25, 3 winners there to their marketplace. And I bet you can get a lot of good food there. It's a fancy gift card. Nice envelope. Nice fresh food. And let's see, we need 3 lucky winners. I hope I get somebody new this time, but I want everyone to win. I want everyone to win. Our next number is 215. 215. Congratulations to you. A wonderful winner. Our next number is 329. 329. Congratulations. And we got one more, so, they always say that the lucky one's the last one, right? In each of these bids. So let's call for a lucky ticket here. But I bet they're all lucky. Our last number is 045. 045. Congratulations. This is wonderful. Okay, and what number are we on? We're on 11, so we'll go on to our next number. And our next round is to the Sloan Market. And I think the other one was less. This is $50, so this is actually a better win. Who wouldn't want to win this, right? Do you want to give it a good stir for me? We got to do it like a team. I should do some claps. If you hang on to that, I'm going to do some claps while you're doing it, okay? All right. All right. So 3 winners here. One of the activities we always do, Joanne, I think you always go to it too, is we go to the racetrack every year, And honestly, when St. John's goes to the racetrack, we basically take the banquet area. I think there's like 150 of us that go out, right? But it's just a really nice activity, and hope to do that again. So many different ways. So let's get our first winner. And our first winner is 369. Boy, that's another easy number, 369, right? All right. Our next number is 332. 332. All right. And our third one, we say that the third one's the charm, right? So hopefully this is you. 206. 206. All right. Congratulations. We have one more of our normal rounds, we'll say, and then we go into these really big ticket items. So there's so many great prizes here. Much more than I'm ever. This is to Market in the Square at Southgate Plaza. And there's also other locations. There's one in Tonawanda, too. You can go to Budway's, too, I'm sure. But it's $100. $100 goes a long way in Market in the Square. And I think this would look great in anyone's pocket, like that, right? Okay. We're looking for 3 winners. So there's $300 in this prize, huh? What a nice way to win. Hopefully, we get yours. Our first number is 386. 386. Okay. Our next number is 365. 365. I love how we get a nice variety. You know what I mean? There's all different ones. I see some that are low numbers, high numbers. Everybody has an equal shot, which I'm really, One more lucky winner. Who wouldn't want this? Oh, this is a young number now. 077. 77. 077. Okay. So we will be transitioning that to the board soon. And then that we have an opportunity to see these 3 boards. I think all the prizes are really great. They worked hard, and I do want to thank our committee, all the people that helped us in any way, shape, or form. Joe was one of them. But there's so many people that helped us in working and getting this meat raffle together tonight. It's kind of like an army that's been involved in it to help make it the meat raffle that it is. It's sort of the way what you do. You build, and that's part of church, So I'm very, very grateful for that. And as we just move through the pandemic and get back together, you'll find all these people are right here in the pews, welcoming you back and also welcoming new friends to join our parish as well. I should tell you a little bit about our Saint Joanne, our saint that we celebrate here. His name is Saint John the 23rd. He's not as well known as many of the saints like Saint Francis or Saint Bonaventure, but he plays a prominent role in our church. He actually is the saint that started the Second Vatican Council. So the Spirit led him in the 1950s when he was elected Pope to help the council, the Second Vatican Council, take place. So if you've ever gone to our masses and you've seen an English-speaking mass, or if you notice that our altar is turned around, or the various aspects, all those different facets, they were implemented or started by the work of St. John the 23rd. He was canonized recently. He was just canonized in 2014 on Divine Mercy Sunday, the Sunday after Easter, April 27th that year. And he was canonized at the same time as John Paul II. So both of those saints were canonized the same day, and they represent really great, saints in our church. St. John the 23rd is known for, I guess we would say, opening up the windows of the church and taking a good look at it and seeing where the Spirit was leading. And that's what brought that Second Vatican Council together. But there's a universal call to holiness for all of us. And that's what Lent's all about. So, as John the 23rd would tell all of us, he may be a canonized saint, he would say this, but at the same time, all of us, we got to live good lives, and lives of holiness, and lives that celebrate a loving Lord. That's really why we did this meat raffle here in our church, where we come together and celebrate, and hopefully you can join us someday here. I think we should probably move on to our next raffle. And so this one is a really good one. This is one of these bonus rounds, and I love bonus rounds. But this bonus round, it's even labeled bonus, but it's the bonus round is for 3 Amazon gift cards of $250 each. So let me think, what can I buy for $250? I gotta show you this card. So this card, it'll be sent to you with a certification just to make sure that it's goes through the mail system well. And it says thank you, because in reality, we thank everyone for participating in this raffle. So Joanne right now is doing a good mix, and she's done a good mix, and I am going to pick out 3 lucky winners. So the 3 of them would be worth $750 on this raffle. What a great meat raffle this one is. You know what? Yeah, you're going to be buying other things. So let's take a really good win, and I'm going to look at that camera as I'm picking it, because in reality, I'm picking it for you. Okay? Our first winner is 079. 079. I'm giving a clap for that. That's $250 to Amazon. Okay, let's get another one. Let's get another really lucky one. Okay? This is exciting, actually, for me to do this. I could do this all night long. Okay? All right. Every one of these tickets represents someone's just, to help us out. And you know what? It makes our parish all the more. Our next winner is 102. 102. So 102, you just won a $250 Amazon gift card. I think it's great. Let's get one more, Joanne. All right? So I want a really lucky one, and I want yours. All right? I want yours. And this one is 048. 48. Congratulations. So Joanne's going to bring that over, and we are going to move now to one of the things we've been talking about for months, and that's the 50-50 split. So let's just take a moment and think, what do you think it's worth? What do you think this person is going to win? I know I sent things on Facebook saying it's at $300 right now. Then I sent another one saying, you know what, it's at $500 right now. Believe it or not, this is worth $1,000 tonight. That's worth a clap. All right? All right. Let's hear it. Who doesn't want to win $1,000? And you know what? I bet you're not spending $1,000 all on meat. I'm sure you know what? It goes right into your bank account. So we've got one lucky winner. I had somebody who said, I'd like to just buy the split clap raffle. Can I just do that as a pro rata? Because it's such a great raffle. It has been growing all week. So Joanne has the magic hand, and she's doing this really, really good mix. No pressure, she says. All right, are we ready? So this is up to me. Give me a 1. Give me a 2. Give me a 2.5. Good luck, everybody. What Joanne says, and I join her. I want them to win. I want someone to win this. I want someone to win this. I would be clapping myself. I want them to win. That's it. Our winner is this. Okay. All right. 125. 125. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Boy, that's a win, huh? So there's only one other one that is really an incredible prize, and that's our chest freezer that has $200 in gift cards that go with it. And to make sure that it's a nice variety pack so that people can go to various stores and win. I am going to invite the Komechko family to come up. All three of you can come up. I know Dad's coming up, but all three can come up. I'm going to invite him. And what's really nice is Piatzek Funeral Home donated this just to sort of share in it. They partnered with our parish on this raffle. And I'm going to invite Mike Komechko to speak about his parish, or his funeral home. To tell us about it. Thank you so much, number one. All right. Tell us about your funeral home, who's there, and its history, okay?
Well, going back to the dates like you were, hello everybody. We started out in 1912.
Okay.
Basically on Clinton Street. Before Bonaventure, over on Clinton Street.
Okay.
We also have one of your former pastors from our old neighborhood, Father Bob Murdinsky. His family owned a grocery store down the street. Not back then, but it was a little different. Then I moved into the neighborhood here, basically going to high school at the old Ryan High School, till it closed. Then I moved in working with the Mr. and Mrs. Semsky over at the Bushka Funeral Home, back in Clinton Street. So I was in this neighborhood for many years, from 76, up to about 87 or so, 88. 83, we took over the Piatzek Funeral Home that started in 1912.
Where's it?
There's one located on 806 Clinton Street, just the other side of Fillmore. And then we started a new branch in 1997 with a partnership at Orlowski Piatzek in 1997. And in 2005, we bought out our partner, and my children joined us. And now it's the Piatzek Funeral Home. And it's been there ever since, and we're working on 20 some odd years. Yes, St. Joseph, that other church down the street.
Okay.
Yes.
One of our partners too, though.
Yes.
So you got two daughters that are funeral directors with you?
Yes, Wilhelmina.
So it's a family affair, right?
And Janine, and then my wife, who's the brains of the operation.
Okay.
But she's not licensed, but she's okay.
You still keep her,
Yes.
right?
I know what I should do.
Right, so.
Yes. And we were so glad that we could donate somehow to help out you guys here at the church.
Grateful for the partnership. There's another really nice family that runs a family funeral home, and honestly, we treat all the people like family. So all of your family, all the people that come to see you. And I'm grateful that they're helping us out. And so I'm going to do it. If Sue is the brains of the operation, I'm going to have her stir. Okay? Give it a really good stir. Come on over, Wilhelmina. Come on over. Okay, and then why don't you stir a little bit too? All right. This is worth the chest freezer and then an extra $200 in gift cards to go with it. We should talk about where these gift cards, there's 4 different ones. Where do they go in now? Market in the Square, I believe, is $50. For another $50 to Tops. To Wegmans, okay. And I bet that's Federal Meat Market. So it's $200, and it's to make sure that anywhere you like to go, you got $50 to go, and then you got another $150 for your other runner-up favorite locations. But all 3 are just great places. $50 to Tops, $50 to Wegmans, $50 to Federal Meat Market, and $50 to Market in the Square. So maybe I'll ask Sue, do you want to hold it? And then we'll let Mike. Okay, well, Amina, you're the one. Give it a good mix. Well, I'm going to clap this up. All right. Pick out a lucky winner. All right. So our lucky winner is 169. 169. Okay. I do want to thank I want to thank your family for joining with our family and helping with this virtual meat raffle. And actually, they often print our tickets for a lot of our events. And I mentioned about our maple syrup event last March. This family printed tickets for us, and I'm not sure if you went. I think they weren't able to go. They go on all of our bus rides, but they couldn't make that one. We've done the double-decker bus. We do the Bison's game every year. We always do the racetrack. There's spiritual activities going all around all the time. During the summers, last summer and probably this summer, we will have outdoor masses that take place at 10:30 on our Sunday on Sunday mornings when the weather gets nice. We invite people to bring lawn chairs with us. This particular church, this church here, was built on what is called the outdoor mass. So going back in history, we had an outdoor mass here all the time, and the pastor that I mentioned, Father Growney from this particular church, he would pass the bucket around, and it was on the gift and the almsgiving from those outdoor masses that built this church here that is now, this year was 1957 dedicated, so it'll currently be 64 years this coming August. I want to thank you for joining us today at our virtual meat raffle. I want to thank everyone who's involved. Everyone involved from our committee, from people that purchased the tickets, to others that handed out flyers, to our Clemenchko family for helping me, for Joanne, for help, and okay, I'm a part of it too, but we're all in it together. And I hope that you will come out to our parish. We're located at 1 Arcade Street, West Seneca, New York. You can find us easily on the web at www.stjohn23.com, or you can certainly follow us on Facebook. I encourage you to follow us. You'll get great meditations every day, different things going on here, and you'll find the energy of our parish to just be electrifying as we move toward from this Lenten season, as it continues on, and move out of a pandemic into a new springtime that we call Easter. And hopefully that we're all going to be vaccinated soon, and we'll be free from a lot of these things that hold us away, and we can join together as a community. May Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless you. Thanks for joining us.